What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first things first, I want to say I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, we're talking about some exciting news in the sport of boxing. Going down this April 12th, a title unification between the current IBF welterweight champion, Jaron Ennis. 33 wins, no losses, no draws, 29 wins by way of knockout. He'll be taking on Eimantas Stanionis. 15 wins, no losses, no draws, 9 wins by way of knockout. This is a fight that a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people have been wanting. This is an excellent fight. Both fighters stated that this is the type of fight they've been wanting. They've been trying to get this fight. If you guys remember, Eimantas Stanionis, he didn't fight in 2023 because his fight with Virgil Ortiz got postponed 3 times on both parties. Three times, excuse me. Jaron Ennis, this will be the 3rd defense of his title. His last fight with Karen Chuakadazine. A lot of people started to say that he is showing vulnerability, not necessarily exposed, but just showing a lot of vulnerability in the upper echelons of fighters, trying to get, when it comes to trying to get guys out of there. But in 2024, Eimantas Stanionis, he had a title defense that wasn't, a big deal, like, kind of stay busy type of defense after being inactive for an entire year of his career. This fight will take place, like I said, April 12th. This will be in Atlantic City, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't remember, Jaron Ennis, he signed with Eddie Hearn's MATCHROOM Promotions last year. I believe it was a 5-year or 5-fight deal, a 3-fight deal. Can't really remember the details on that right now, but definitely a good career move, I would say, for him. Seeing as how, this fight will be through the zone and he'll be exposed to a bigger market. He was initially supposed to take on in his second title defense, I believe it was, he was supposed to take on Cody Crawley, but Cody Crawley had to pull out, had double eye surgery, and he stepped in and faced David Avanesian. And a lot of people thought that was kind of a setup type of fight for him to face Terrence Bud Crawford at some point. He ended up getting a stoppage against him, but it wasn't in the fashion that you would expect, that you would think, with Jaron Ennis being who he is. A lot of people at one point called him the boogeyman of the division, viewed him as, the guy that was next up in line to face Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence. But due to the lengthy time it took for them to face each other, they've moved up in weight. And Terrence Crawford, he's, obviously moved up in weight and is now the WBA junior welterweight champion, or super welterweight champion. But yeah, I'm excited for this fight, man. It's the type of fight that Jaron Ennis, though, he's going to have to make a statement in this fight, because the rumors on the flip side are swirling that Teofimo has a deal in place to face him at some point. They're just viewing him as, just another guy, putting him on the list of the fights and all of that. But in my opinion, because of just like what I said, because of his last 2 performances, he's going to have to make a statement. I think he should go in and try to get that stoppage in this fight. There's no other way around that for me, because if you don't get the stoppage, then you're viewed as, your fight with Karen Chuakadazine the first time and the second time really opened you up and showed the lack of whatever people will say you have in your repertoire. I think he is going to come into this fight looking to prove a point. I believe the same thing with Eimantas Stanionis. I think he's going to come into this fight looking to prove a point because, you know, he hadn't got the fight that he wanted. He at one point wanted to fight Errol Spence as well, because Errol Spence had the WBA title at welterweight, but once again, the same situation with being held out for the Spence Crawford fight for that length amount of time and being inactive and all those things. So in my opinion, both of these guys are going to come. They're going to come hard. They're going to try to prove a point in this fight. I think ultimately the skill set of Jaron Ennis will carry him to victory in this fight. Maybe be a stoppage. If he don't win by stoppage, he's going to have to win like, dude, he won that fight clearly. Boom, boom, boom. Like, there's no way the judges should be able to get that wrong by winning this fight. So, that's all I got for y'all, man. Let me know in the comments what you think about this fight. I'm so excited. Can't believe this fight got made. Finally, let me know what you guys think. Peace.